And good morning. Welcome to Up Close and Personal. My name is Amina Abdi. You're watching K24 Al Fajri. Of course, shout out to my co-host Ian Wafula for handling the business on Morning Exchange from 6 a.m. up until right about now. However, now I want you to meet a young lady who has definitely taken over and people didn't really even expect it. And she's now leaving a legacy as we know it. Hi, Michelle.
Wow. Thank you. Hi, Amina.
Michelle Ntalami. The first time I interviewed you, I told you that I didn't know about your product. But then I didn't know you, sorry, but I knew about your product.
Yes, I remember.
Which is incredible because that's how you know that this Toro exists. You know? But it's good to have you in studio.
Thank you for having me.
Your journey has been very tough, I know, but short. But before we get into that, you were born and brought up here in Nairobi, right?
Yes, I was.
Okay. Where did you go to school?
So I grew up in Nairobi, born and bred in Nairobi.
Yes.
Actually, I was born in Aga Khan Hospital.
Oh.
I went to primary school in Consolata Primary School in Westlands. And then I went to high school in Loreto Limuru.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. And then I did my college in University of Nairobi, where I studied graphic design and communication. So I'm actually a graphic designer.
No way.
Yes,
Why didn't you just do your own poster? I told you to do it on phone.
I do a lot of Marini's posters and
kidding?
artwork. Yes, the logo, it's me who came up with it, the name, the branding. Yeah.
And then you also did fashion design.
No, I did interior design in
interior
Italy.
design.
Yeah, where I studied interior design in Italy for around 1.5 years.
How is that in any way come into play now that you have your own company?
So there's two sides of me. There's a creative marketing and branding individual, and then now there's the entrepreneur. So I think I sort of merged those two skill sets together by beginning my own hair care line. And I always knew how to brand it. I always knew what I wanted to do, how it's going to look, the colors. So for me, I'm just adding my skills of brand building, design, creativity into now the entrepreneurial line, which is Marini Naturals today.
Wait, what do you mean you always knew that you were going to be an entrepreneur?
So entrepreneurship is something I always knew that I'd get into, just because from birth I've always been someone who likes creating things, building things from scratch.
Yes.
I've never been so good at following rules, actually. I was a very, very notorious kid in high school.
Were you?
A very notorious kid.
You seem like such
always punished, always like at the principal's office. Yes, that's me.
You don't seem that.
Oh,
well, not
trust
today,
me.
anyway.
I know my high school friends are watching this and they're like, yeah, we agree.
Is that where you met Niti?
No, Niti, I met her in Scan Group. So right after college, right after University of Nairobi, I worked first as a brand assistant, then a brand manager, then an account manager in Scan Group, where I was handling Coke, Safaricom. So that's where I met Niti. So you can say that first we started off as colleagues and then business partners, and then now we're best friends.
Oh, really? I thought it was the other way around. You
No.
as best friends and then you started
So that always never works.
Oh.
If you start off as a best friend and then go into business, never works.
Doesn't work at all.
Yeah, so we built our friendship through the business, actually.
Yeah, and she's here as well. She's on the other side. Hey, Niti.
Hey, Nia.
And she's been such a big, and you always pick her up online, which is really good to see.
Yeah,
and you're both women.
Yes,
which is incredible as well.
Yeah.
How has it been having a partner?
It's been fantastic, to be honest. I think the biggest challenge has been sort of aligning together. In the beginning, it wasn't very easy because she's Asian, and I'm trying to start a natural African hair care line. So of course there's that controversy, but you know, how will the market take it? But she's Asian, she wouldn't know anything about kinky hair. But actually it's been fantastic. And at the end of the day, your co-founder is your co-founder. Yes. So for me, she's my partner. We've gone through the dumps together. We've achieved highly together. Yes. It's been amazing.
It has been.
Yeah.
And you were named top 40 under 40. How was that?
For me, I think it was the highlight of 2016. It's something that I expected, but I did not expect, just because all the women I see in top 40 in the previous years are either older or have like super huge empires or are like this in this senior position somewhere. So for me, it was actually quite humbling, but I think it was sort of a premonition from my late dad. He would always tell me, like, I know one day I will see you in top 40 under 40, in top something under something, whether it's in Kenya, in Forbes, you name it. So it was sort of like you know, his own premonition.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was awesome.
And you talk about your dad a lot and the influence that he had on you.
Yeah.
That was one. And two is that we live at a time, well, we grew up at a time where, you know, your parents, you had to be one of 5 things.
Yeah.
And you became, well, neither one of those, and you were always very creative.
Yeah.
That's how you ended up being a part of Blaze, or?
So Blaze, so how Blaze came into being for me is I'm so passionate about mentoring young people, or just mentorship. They don't have to be the youth, but just mentorship, and actually showing young people that you can do it. You don't have to sit and wait for a job and whine that you're not getting paid, you can't find a job. I believe everyone was given a talent, each and every one of us. So I feel it's, in as much as I'm doing Marini Naturals, it's also my duty to inspire and encourage other people to search within yourself and find out what it is that you're so great at that you can do and build an empire from. So as soon as I saw the concept of Blaze and I saw that they are reaching out to mentors, basically anyone under 35 who's doing something for themselves, I told myself that this is something I want to be a part of. And I actually reached out to Safaricom. I'm like, yo, guys, do you think there's room for someone like me? Do I feature criteria as a mentor? And I think they did some background research on me, and they were like, yes, fantastic. You're definitely what we're looking for. And it's been an amazing experience.
Oh,
yeah.
Yo, that's so cool. It's so cool to see people win.
Yeah.
Oh, very unfortunate that this past weekend, you lost someone who you were on the same list with, top 40 under 40, Janet Kanini.
Yeah.
Any words to the family, friends watching right now?
I feel so connected to Janet's loss, very, very connected. I almost understand her journey 100% because I've been affected by cancer as well, by the passing of my dad. So I can imagine exactly how her journey was. I remember at the top 40 dinner, we sat together, we took photos together, and we actually said that we're going to do something in the line of cancer to support for Marini as CSR and herself as something that she's actually going through. And the idea we came up with, I shared with her actually, is wigs for cancer patients by Janet and Marini Naturals. And she was like elated about the idea. It didn't come to fruition, but I know wherever she is, she's in a better place. And I just want to reach out to her family and friends. Her husband is my good friend, George Ikua. George, we're with you in thought, and I feel this journey with you 100%. Yeah. So in as much as she's resting, I feel she's completely lived out her legacy here on earth, completely. And she's resting proud.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Polasana to the friends, to the family. And to my colleague as well, Kala Chamumo, who's her cousin. So we also pass our heartfelt condolences to her. Now, on the other side of the studio, and I'd hope to get a camera right now, we have someone doing a little something. Michelle, what's going on there? I mean, we're going to go and check up on them later, but what's happening there?
Yes, so I'm here with one of our stylists. He's called Dgohnie from Dgohnie Hair Arts. Dgohnie is an independent, renowned natural hair stylist.
Okay,
and
so
he's here
only natural hair?
No, he's a stylist for everything.
Okay.
He's very versatile, but he's also great at styling natural hair. So I thought I'd call him in today and just to show people, because we always get this this notion that natural hair is unmanageable. You can't look good, you can't rock it. You need to be in balance always. So,
hello.
So Dgohnie is here to dispel that myth, and we're also here with a model. She's called Asunta.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's just going to show us how to style natural hair.
All right.
And whether it's, you know, it's you're looking for a corporate look,
yes,
you know, an outdoorsy kind of more laid-back look.
Yeah.
Dgohnie has all the tricks up his sleeve, so he's just using our products to demonstrate that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Dgohnie, what are you doing actually?
Is Dgohnie mic'd though? Dgohnie, did anybody mic you? Okay, fine. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just doing a natural updo with a macro extension here.
Wait, Dgohnie, is that your hair?
Yeah, this is
my hair. Your hair?
Yeah, this is my hair.
I would just stretch it. I see how long
like
it is.
natural.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, just styling just to add more volume here, and I'm using the leave-in. I've just done leave-in and the oil for the scalp that is doing the scalp conditioning, and then the mist that is for natural curling, rejuvenating the natural curls of the hair.
Ah,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Sounds like he knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows his thing. He always knows his thing.
Wait, so this is not your hair though?
No, it is.
No, it's not. Oh, stop.
Okay, no, it's what you call crochet.
Okay.
It's basically a style of braiding that's much easier on the scalp.
Okay.
Yes, it's called protective styling.
Let's
Yeah.
finally get to, it looks nice. I like
Thank
it. It's
you.
very, very, hello, look at me, which is good. Let's talk about your journey. Now, people don't know how much you've cried, how many sleepless nights you've had. I don't know
Oh,
if you
yes.
still have sleepless nights or if you still
Yes.
cry. Maybe I'll ask Niti after this.
Yeah.
But how did it start?
So you want to know about the crying or the sleepless nights? or-
It's your story. You tell it however way you want to tell it.
Okay. It did actually begin in tears, by the way, by the loss of my dad. That's actually the starting point of Marini. He's the inspiration. So when I lost him to cancer, I just reevaluated my own lifestyle. At the time, I was full-on creative with my creative and branding agency called Brandvine Group, of which Niti is also a partner. But at the same time, I was also just feeling the need to look at my life and see what more I can do to be healthier, just sort of, live in a more fulfilling way and more natural way. And I made the decision 4 years ago to go natural. And going natural doesn't just mean hair. It means skincare regimen. Until today, the only thing I put on my face is coconut oil. On my skin is shea butter. Sort of exercise a bit more, work out more. I was a little chubbier back in the day. I just decided to switch it all up. Now, we never really know the time or the day that God is going to call us, but we can do our darn best here on earth to live healthy and just do right by Him. And as they say, our body is the temple of the Lord. So for me, I was like, let me do my bit. I never know what will happen tomorrow. I could walk out, get hit by a bus, but I know that I try to just live right physically, mentally, and emotionally.
Okay.
So that's how Marini Naturals began. I cut my hair because one of the things that needed to go actually was chemicals. And with relaxers, I know we as women know how much we like our hair bone straight. If that's the look we're going for, we like it bone straight. But did you know that actually when you do that, you're burning your scalp and your body's absorbing chemicals that are not good for you? So for me, I decided that's it. I'm going to cut my hair, grow it naturally. And then when I did, there was nothing that could make me maintain my hair at the time. So that's when the idea struck, actually. I spoke to my parents about it, and I'm like, guys, I'm actually thinking of doing this because I'm seeing so many women are actually going natural, and there's nothing in the market to take care of this. So what do you think? My mom thought it was fantastic. My dad at the time, he was still alive. He was elated. He was like, I've always told you to cut your hair and just grow it natural. You look 10 years younger when your hair is natural and short. And then we put together some capital. I had some savings from Brandvine. It wasn't easy. First of all, at the very beginning, we began with only 500 products of everything. And we did it like a test run. We're like, they weren't even that fancy. We're just like, we're gonna sample this, sell them. If people like it, then we're gonna do this full on. So this was...
Wait, so how did you do your research?
So we...
Online?
Yeah, so
Okay.
no, not just online. Online is one part of it. And we actually used people, like my friends, my natural friends, their aunties, cousins. We put them all together in a WhatsApp group of like 20 females. Every day we're just, I'm just asking them questions like, what did you think of the leave-in? Did you think this sample was better? Sample A was better than B?
You didn't go to hairdressers. You just asked like...
No, we did
everyday
hairdressers
women.
as well.
Okay.
Lots of them.
Okay.
There's a hairdresser who's very, very known in the natural community. He's called Alex, Hairmaster Alexi. I know people know him.
Those with natural hair. For
Yeah,
those of
we
us
did
in
also
Mumbai.
Deniswa Gladys from Three Stylists, which is where Johnny is also from as well. He sampled our products.
Yes.
So we walked actually the journey with Johnny's team,
Okay.
the entire journey.
Yeah.
And they kept giving us feedback. They kept telling us, okay, why don't you increase possibly the lather in the shampoo? Why don't you reduce this, reduce the oil content, increase the water content? They were very instrumental actually in the formulation of Marini.
Oh, Johnny mnafaa muombe sasa kakitu. Commission. Teams,
by
they need
Yeah, so now in terms of the painful nights, as you're saying, they've been there. Because I remember there's this one time, it's never as rosy as it's made to seem. There's this one time, our curling gel had a problem. And because it's so organic, it was actually going bad. and we had not stabilized the preservative in it because our preservatives are very mild, very, very mild preservatives. And it has actual real peppermint leaves inside it. So its shelf life was kind of shortened because we didn't want to overload it with a preservative. So it got to a customer, and it really went bad, actually. And I remember thinking, oh my God, this is the end of Marini. This is it for us. Let's just pack our bags and go. And the feedback on social media was quite harsh. You know, there've been those times where someone is like, this is why we don't do local. This is why we don't do Kenyan brands. You know, the quality, this and that. And that did give us sleepless nights. And these things do happen. I like talking about these things because anyone who's in my shoes or thinking of doing something like Marini needs to know that you won't always be perfect. There are those ups and downs. There are times your product won't always be at par. And you just need to stick it out, believe in your idea, and keep refining it. And actually, the feedback from the market is what gets you to the next level. Today, we have possibly, arguably, one of the best curling gels in the market.
Hello.
Yeah.
Marketing. Plug-in, that's exactly it. So we're gonna go and check out what Dgohnie is doing. However, I have to ask you about, you started with 500 products. How many are you on now?
Oh, so now we do around 30,000. Yeah.
Per, like, curling gel, or is it all
thereabout
inclusive?
Per? Yeah.
For like curling gel and no way,
yeah.
Michelle.
I should get you to sign an NDA though.
No.
Yeah. Niti, just bring the NDA.
That is amazing.
It is really amazing.
Well, how is it India? Are we standing it as a country? Because now people know that's a lot.
It is,
well
yeah.
done.
It is.
What would you tell your younger self, knowing what you know now and having experienced all of the ups and downs of being an entrepreneur and being employed as well? Well, first of all, which one do you prefer, employment or entrepreneur?
For me, entrepreneurship.
Okay,
I thrive in it. Yeah.
Okay, so which one? What do you think you've learned? The biggest lesson you can take out of it? You've taken out of it so far?
Learning never stops. Just to listen always, whether it's good or bad feedback.
Yeah.
Listen. Just put your ear on the ground and listen. And humility.
Yes.
You're never too big for anyone or anything.
Yeah.
Just stay grounded, be humble. A lot of the times, obviously, through Marini, there's been a lot of media focus on me, on the brand. So a lot of the times, I feel like young people tend to let go of that focus and think, oh, I've made it. Yeah. I'm on K24, I've made it, you know? But you actually haven't. The journey that's ahead of me is so far. I have still a long way to go.
Yeah.
And for as long as I keep my ear on the ground and my feet on the ground, then I know that the only way is up. That's the only way you can fly.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to start from the ground.
All right.
Yeah.
So as we walk on to where the other guys are, so let's go. I'm so happy you're here, Miss.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
I have a lot of friends.
It's been a long time coming.
It has been. All right, so now, first of all, your products smell amazing, but I'm not going to say that because I sound like I'm selling you. So let's now see. Oh, so this is the final. We should have taken a picture of before and after.
We should have done the before and after.
She's going around? Take her around.
Yeah.
She's going around.
Oh, I like that.
Yes.
I like that he did this plating thing here. You can see that? You can see
wow.
that? And it wasn't really plating. It was like, this is your hair.
Yeah,
it looks nice.
Hair.
It's her hair.
It looks nice.
Yeah. Dgohnie is a magician, by the way.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
Wait, why did you only, why is this your main focus, natural hair?
Okay, I'm not focusing mostly on natural hair, but natural hair will make hair grow longer than relaxed hair.
Yeah.
And it's more manageable.
Okay.
It's easy, no much pulling, no much cutting of the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want you to show people your beard. Any mambo beard. Just straighten it out. People need to see it.
Okay.
Please look at that beard. No, just stand here. The camera will find you. Stand here.
Okay.
And then look at him as he's undoing his beard. There. Look at that.
Wow.
So he's undoing it. He's going to show you. Look at that. Look, it's as in he turned it into like a ponytail. What is that? Look at that. Oh my God.
Wow.
But I'm bringing up new answer.
What is that? That is so...
It's a bow tie.
How long have you grown this, Dgohnie?
Oh my God.
1.5
You
years.
tied it into a bow tie?
Yeah.
That is so interesting. How long have you been growing that actually, Michelle?
1.5 years.
1.5 years.
Yeah.
Wow. I think that would be a great look for my
I love
co-host.
would you moisturize. Even me, I'm keen to know.
Yeah.
I think Ian should try this. You know, that should be our next poll question. If you think that Ian should grow alone, yeah, anyway, fine. I mean, put it out. So with this hair, it's incredible. But to be honest, it is difficult to take care of natural hair. A lot of them, they look like this one before. It looks like crochet, right?
Yeah.
But then it takes, so what would you tell people who are trying to get into it and trying to get their hair natural?
I'd rather Johnny answer that
Johnny,
question.
tell us.
Yeah, thank you. For natural hair, you need to balance moisture and protein for your hair.
Yes.
And Marini natural products, we have a shampoo that is sulfate free, because sulfates and parabens will make the hair lose moisture more frequently. So for natural hair, use the right products. It will be the best solution.
All right.
Moisture, moisture, moisture. I agree with Johnny.
Right.
Moisture is king for natural hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. And now, Michelle, you have a lot of people who are watching. Hey. And, oh, you have a lot of people who inspire you, right?
Yes, I do.
Give me like a top 5.
Ooh, from even international.
Yeah, whichever. Top 5.
It's Richard Branson. I love how he makes entrepreneurship look so easy. He's always on vacay when he's working. I love Oprah, just for her resilience and wit and how far she's come. Julie Gishuru, her dignity, the way she's so poised, the way she carries herself. Caroline Mutoko, Vusi Thembikwayo, renowned speaker, South African speaker.
Yes.
And actually, all my Blaze co-mentors really inspire me as well.
Oh, wow.
Someone like you.
Oh, stop it.
Yes, you do.
Anyway, but you know what, Michelle, you've done really well for yourself. You can get all of her products up on her social media. You'll know where exactly you can find them. If you're trying to get in this journey, it is difficult, but it is not impossible, right?
It is not impossible.
I'm trying to cut my hair, so I want to do it like maybe in June on my birthday, so then I'll go natural. I hope I'll still have a job then.
But we have something for you, Amina. These products are for you.
Yes. Yes. Even the combs, even the scissors, everything.
The products. And if you're trying to go natural, we have the hair growth oil that will guide you in that journey.
Thank you, Michelle. Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're
I appreciate
welcome.
that. Johnny as well. Details will be up on our social media. You can contact them. And thank you so much to the girl whose name. What's her name?
Asunta.
Asunta.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool name. Thank you so much. And Nia, who's watching this on the other side, you've been an incredible partner. She says thank you. Thank you. And then,
thank you, Nia.
And then we have a lot more coming up in the next hour. Ian's going to be sitting down. It's all about Countdown 2017. Find out what we're going to be discussing right after the break. Michelle and Ntalami.